Kobus, today everybody talks about creativity in sport. Firstly, please explain what do you mean by creativity?
Nas, there are many definitions that try to explain creativity, but they don't succeed in truly explaining what it is. I like to move away from definitions, and to focus on the skills you need to be called creative. If I'm a creative rugby player, I need certain creativity skills. And the first skill you need is called fluency. Fluency is just basically to have many ideas. You should have more ideas than the players around you and your opposition. You just more ideas. And that is absolutely trainable. You can train people very quickly to become a fluent person with more ideas than the people around you. So fluency is the first skill. The second skill is called flexibility. That means different kinds of ideas. That you don't do the same thing all the time. You've got many ideas and you do the same thing all the time. Flexibility means that you've got different kinds of ideas. If the situation changes, you've got a different idea to cope with that change. Once again, that is a teachable skill. The third is originality, and that's kind of interesting because originality is that unique thinking ability that you've got, that uniqueness, that on a field something happens and you come up with something that they can't anticipate it. It's different, it's unique, and they don't know what you're going to do next. That is originality. It's also teachable. The fourth skill is, the way that it's explained is that you must be able to resist closure, which means don't close your mind too quickly. Now, this is critical, specifically in sport and in rugby, because we come and we run on the field and we've got certain plans and structures in our head and we stick to it. It doesn't matter what happens, we stay within those plans and those structures. Now, resisting closure basically says that situations change and you must be open-minded enough to adapt to it. You must move out of your plan, out of your structure, if your plans are not working on a specific day and in a specific moment. It is very, very important, because very often that teams fail because they stick with their structures and their plans and it's just not working. So you've got to adapt very quickly, and that is what resisting closure means, and that is also a very teachable skill. Just interesting enough, we did a comparative study a few years ago. We did this in 15 countries to compare these different skills. South Africans were okay in most of these skills, but we came last when it came to resisting closure. We seem to be people that we close our minds quickly. We stay within that. Maybe we're afraid or whatever it is, but that is a very, very important skill to develop. And then the last one is essence. Now, essence means that you've got to be able to sum up a situation very quickly. You need to understand very quickly what is the situation, what's the problem here, and then to react to it. Because if you don't understand the essence of a situation or a problem, you'll never get to the right solution. So it's very critical to also develop your essence skills.